Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin, remember?
And I'm Pete. And I can't believe it, Pete. You are back on the couch. That's really exciting. Pete, thank you so much for stopping by.
No problem. I can't get my hand in here.
Yeah, we really bonded while you're gone, dude. So.
Like what? I heard he turned on you.
Yeah, he did. That's pretty horrible. Thank you for coming back. Guys, we have an exciting show for you. Not only is Justin back, but we got 3 awesome Marvel previews for you guys. We're going to be talking about the Marvel Assistant Size Spectacular Part 2.
Nice.
We're also going to talk about Miss Marvel number 38, and we're going to talk about Dark Avengers number 4. All these issues are coming out tomorrow, so don't go to your comic book store immediately after watching this and pick them up, unless it's Wednesday, in which case it's fine.
So what, these are pamphlet comics?
Oh, jeez.
I've been gone for a while. I don't
also, one other thing you might want to know, we have beer back as well. We are drinking White UFO beer.
JT brings the booze, apparently.
Except he
bought it.
Right.
He bought it. But
all right, let's talk about the first issue,
spirit.
you guys. Marvel Assistant Size Spectacular number 2, the sense-shattering conclusion. What do you guys think?
I love the Galactus story. It was the second story in this. Of all of them, I think it was the best, including the first issue. Just because it's the kind of the most unique. It's a weird character, and it was smartly written, I think. The other ones are kind of hit or miss, I think.
As always, you're completely off base.
As always?
It's so weird. I feel like I'm home.
Yeah.
No, first off, I'd just like to say how amazing the fact that Marvel's doing this. It was a ton of fun reading, and nice to get to see behind the curtain a little bit in the Marvel offices, animated and made more fun.
I don't know how real that is.
No, we've been there. It's completely...
a lot of costume goofs.
Just very quickly, for those of you who didn't pick up the first issue, the Assistants have taken over the Marvel Universe, and the idea is they are pitching their stories to you, which you get to read. The coolest thing about this, as Pete is saying, is that they have top-name writers and artists working on it. It's not like they just gave it to whoever. They really worked very hard on these issues.
And you can tell. I mean, there's a lot of love in these pages. It really comes through. And it's fantastic the way they have set it up. 6 different stories, completely different and separate from the Marvel Universe.
With weird characters, and definitely the voices are, even though these are established writers, the voices are kind of fresh, I think, just because. I don't know how much the assistants actually worked with them, or how much.
I'm sure pretty hardcore.
They pitched the whole thing.
Yeah, this is top to bottom. This is their baby, and they did a great job with this. This issue in particular, if you like the first issue, pick up the second issue, because there's a cool, fun little, I guess you can call it contest element. I don't want to ruin what it is. Pick it up, you'll find out. But it's really great. Definitely pick it up, because it's a great way of seeing a bit more of these characters and involving the fans.
And it's nice. These are series like this are great for comics. It's nice, short format. It's really cool.
I really like the fact that and sometimes when you have a comic and it's got different stories, there are a couple that are lacking, but all of them have been really solid. The first one had some great stuff, and the second one really followed up and didn't drop the ball at all. I'm very proud of what they did. It's very exciting.
If this is what they can bring when they're assistants, I can't wait to see what they bring when they're editors.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, that's wonderful. Go get them, guys.
All right. Let's move on and talk about Miss Marvel number 38 by Brian Reed. This is, of course, bringing a new Miss Marvel into the universe. Or rather, I mean, we already know who it is.
Yeah, it's a dark Miss Marvel.
Yes, it's a dark reign Miss Marvel. Moonstone
still
taking over the mantle. Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers is dead as of last issue. What do you guys think?
It was very cool. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. I was very impressed with it.
Why didn't you think you like it? You don't like the character?
Miss Marvel really is like, man, it's one of those things where she's kind of having a ridiculous outfit and then's commenting about it a little bit, and I was just like, this is wonderful. But when she started whooping ass and really taking charge,
is that when you liked it?
Yeah, that's what it really. Yeah, it's really.
What'd you think?
I actually liked it a lot. The Dark Reign stuff has been kind of hit or miss, also. I think, and this issue I thought was great. Nice take on it. It's hard to talk too much about it without spoiling anything, but it's a smart look at this new character.
I've never been to a shrink, but I feel like that's exactly what it's like if you would go.
This was a very cool story without ruining anything. I think Brian Reed, I've said this before, is a reliable workhorse on this title, that every issue in and out is really solid, really good. This is no different. I do think it follows a very similar arc to a lot of the other Dark Reign titles, but it hasn't stopped being fun yet.
Yeah.
So it still works here.
It's funny how seeing evil characters in heroes' outfits is really like, it's like, oh wow. How does everyone thinks that that's Miss Marvel?
Yeah, no.
It's really, it's something, I don't know, but really I'm like, oh my god, everyone thinks he's a hero. It really gets me.
And this issue does a really great job of setting up the new status quo for the title. I think that's the other thing that's really good about it. What's going on over here, guys?
He called me dumb on camera, I think, and I...
Oh, you've been gone for a while. This used to happen regularly.
Really? I don't remember. The show usually was like Pete and I would end up like hugging at the end usually. After we were like, our opinions are the same.
I don't think so. So you would say pick up Miss Marvel number 38, right?
Yes, definitely pick it up in the future.
All right, great. Tomorrow. Or, if you're watching this tomorrow, then today. Time travel.
Yeah, really
all right, last thing we're going to talk about is Dark Avengers number 4. For those of you who are wondering, don't know if we mentioned this top, Marvel has been nice enough to give us a bunch of previews this week, which is why we are only talking about Marvel. For those of you who say, we hate DC, this obviously isn't helping things.
Yeah.
The next couple of shows will have DC in it.
Yeah, certainly. So what do you guys think of Dark Avengers number 4?
This series is not doing it for me.
What are you talking about?
I'm not like,
Get out of
not
here.
really like any of the issues.
Hey,
I'm here.
Why don't you go to Alaska and then come back not liking comics?
I like a lot of comics. It's just this one, I don't know what it is.
What's up there?
No, Doom!
No, the comic, I can see the comic.
Doom is so awesome in this comic. It's great. It's classic Doom, very funny. It's awesome.
It's not that funny. I don't know. It's a big fight all the time. And I don't know, it just didn't...
There are a couple of funny Doom lines in there.
Yeah, but...
This is not my favorite issue of Dark Avengers, but I have to disagree. Sorry.
With me?
Yeah, with you. I'm sorry. I really like the series. This plays on the same thing we were talking about with Miss Marvel, where it hasn't stopped being fun yet. That these villains are in charge. And I know it's something in comics we've seen a million times, but it's really working for me.
See, for me, with this series, they never have put them out in the world in a real way. It's always been like, we're villains, you're a villain, we're fighting, but we look like heroes. Like, it doesn't put it in an environment where it can be cool. It's just like a bunch of guys. It's like Thunderbolts, but without the...
I will agree with you that this arc was maybe not the best way of introducing them, but on its own merits, I really like it, and I do think this issue wraps it up really nicely.
Maybe it'll get better once they're back in New York, and they're going to be in the public eye.
No, this is a great way to do it, because it's having the villains kind of do a weird team up, where it's not... They're dressed as superheroes, teaming up with...
I get the concept.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think it does work, and it's fun, and the fact that, like, they need this time to try to come together and fight.
But they haven't talked about that. This Dr. Doom was the main character of this arc.
I know, and it was great.
But he's not on the team. It's just like, and then it's like, Bullseye's like, oh, what am I doing up here?
No, Bullseye's like, I'm going to kill all of you.
Terrible Bullseye.
Hey, I'm Bullseye. I'm going to throw some in your face.
What kind of comics?
I don't think you actually.
A lot of funny voices. It's mostly.
I don't think you actually read this issue.
Yes, I did read this issue. It's all splash pages.
And then there was a great moment with the Century too that I don't want to.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable. It's not breaking any new ground or anything like that, but it's a really. It's some of the best stuff I think actually Bendis is doing right now because it's very focused.
Bendis is doing a great job with this.
Well, but I agree with you. It's focused.
It's a heck of a thrill ride. Get on board.
Thank you for saying that. I feel like it's so one note, so focused it comes off as one note, as opposed to some of the other stuff where it's a little unfocused, but at least there's more going on.
All right, I think that's.
I think we disagree.
Wow!
Hooray!
Okay, now you're up to speed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, right.
All right.
We argue all the time. That's what we do.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And drink.
All right, if you guys have a question, you can write us at thecomicbookclub@yahoo.com. You can comment below, upload your video responses. Check out our blog, popcultureshock.com/cbclub. Check out our live podcast that is audio of our live show at Comic Book Club Live on iTunes.
We should try to do more stuff.
Well, that's confusing.
And if you're ever in New York City on a Tuesday at 8 o'clock, People's Improv Theater.
Oh, I'm going to be in New York on Tuesday.
Well, it's about time. It's about time.
Well, welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
by the way, we've been still doing the show.
What?
Yeah.
No, I put it to bed when I was gone. So what do we do with these? Do we post them on online?
No, we distribute them on the street.
No, you give them to a dog and
Where's my
sled
shit?
and they run it around.
Oh, now that I get.